Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is March 26, 2025, and the top news for crypto is as follows. We will start today with Kentucky, which has enacted a law on self-custody for cryptos. Essentially, in Kentucky, citizens who choose self-custody, meaning they take control and responsibility for their money, specifically their cryptos, are now protected by law. This means the state cannot prohibit them from doing so. In America, this right is protected. From Kentucky, we stay in the US and move to BlackRock, which is expanding to Europe and launching a Bitcoin ETP there under the name iShares Bitcoin ETP. The reason, based on what it appears, is that BlackRock has seen huge success with its ETFs in America and is now entering the European market to tap into liquidity here. Speaking of BlackRock, we should also mention that its tokenized money market fund is expanding and now supports another network, Solana. So far, this particular tokenized money market fund has amassed $1.7 billion. Solana is a strong choice because, as we know, it has significant liquidity, some of which may now flow into BlackRock's token capital. Moving on to ETFs, we turn to the CBOE-Exchange, which has submitted a request to the SEC for a Solana ETF on behalf of Fidelity. It is unclear whether this will be a spot ETF or a standard ETF, but we do know that Fidelity is interested in launching a Solana-related ETF. From ETFs, we shift to banks and take a look at Nubank, a financial institution in Latin America with major backing from investors like Warren Buffett. Nubank has expanded its crypto offerings by adding 4 altcoins: Cardano, Cosmos, Algorand, and Near Protocol. With these 4 additions, Nubank now offers a total of 20 cryptocurrencies to its 100 million customers in Brazil, a move that more and more banks are expected to follow in the future. Meanwhile, Custodia Bank has announced the launch of its own stablecoin on Ethereum. This stablecoin is called Aavit Stablecoin, and as mentioned, operates on Ethereum. The bank claims it is the first bank-issued stablecoin on a permissionless blockchain. This means it has been placed on a free and open blockchain. However, the stablecoin remains 100% controlled by the bank itself. From banks that are increasingly entering the crypto space, we now turn to companies buying more and more Bitcoin. We begin with GameStop, as rumors suggest that the company may be acquiring Bitcoin. These rumors emerged after the company's CEO was seen meeting and taking a photo with Michael Saylor. Many speculate that GameStop is indeed buying Bitcoin, and just a few hours after these rumors surfaced, it was announced that GameStop will be adding Bitcoin to its reserves. However, details such as the investment amount and holding period remain unknown. What we do know is that GameStop has $4.6 billion in reserves, giving it ample funds to invest as it sees fit. Lastly, QLR Technology has confirmed the purchase of $5 million worth of Bitcoin, bringing its total holdings to 668 Bitcoin. Moving on from our companies, we will go to the SEC, which is essentially concluding its research on Immutable. 5 months after the announcement of the research, the best news from the SEC comes with the case of XRP. Essentially, we learned that Ripple will give $50 million to the SEC because it had not obtained approval for the sale of XRP to institutional investors. This was something they were supposed to do but hadn't done, so they got this fine. Let's say the original fine was $125 million, but Ripple managed to get it reduced to $50 million. Essentially, Ripple and XRP have settled their lawsuit with the SEC, and officially, as far as we know, there's nothing else to expect. For the last news of the day, we will go to tokenization and some updates about Polygon, which we have been hearing about for a long time. Specifically, we learned that the tokenization real-world asset platform called DigitShares is bringing real estate onto Polygon with its new platform, RealEstate.Exchange. On this platform, there are real estate properties from Miami, Florida, including a tower with 529 units and many other properties, allowing people to buy them through the blockchain, specifically Polygon's blockchain. I will also include the official website of the company in the description if you want to explore it further. Moving forward, we will also look at our favorite crypto market, with Bitcoin sitting at $87,000. The price has risen above our resistance level, so theoretically, we can say that it has become support. That wraps up the top news for crypto today is March 26, 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.